Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I've reviewed the book, and we're gonna give this a shot. Okay then, here we go. Good job, Abreel, you're right on time. Let's get this show on the road. All you have to do is head out there through that door, hit your mark in the center of the rug next to Guerini, stand still and deliver your lines. Move quickly through the door. Timing is everything. Be careful, the audience knows the play well, and I'll be counting your mistakes. Break a leg. Here we go.
Good evening to you, Sergio.
Good evening. Is your master at home?
No, Sergio, it's only me here. My master, Saduracana Talvani Hordalf Seer, is at his winter estate. Is there something I can do for you?
Possibly. Do you mind if I came in?
Not at all, Sergio. Please, may I offer you some flint?
No, thank you. What's your name?
Anara, Sergio.
Anara, when did your master leave Skath Anund?
More than a fortnight ago. That's why it's only me in the castle, Sergio. All the other servants and slaves who tend to his lordship travel with him. Is there something wrong?
Do you know an Ashlander named Sul Karifa?
No, Sergio, I know no one by that name.
Man, this lady is really hamming it up. Well, he's dead. The last words he said were Castle and Zir.
Vec? That's strange. I suppose it's possible that my master knew this man, but being an Ashlander and my master being of the House of Telvanni, well, if you'll pardon me for being flippant, Sergio, I don't think they would be friends.
Could I take a look in your master's library?
Please, Sergio, go wherever you want. We have nothing to hide. We are loyal Imperial subjects.
As I hear are all Telvanni. What the? This is rather irregular. Time to get my weapon out. Don't just interrupt legitimate theater! Yeah! Stop it! Oh, I've had quite enough of this. Oh, wrong spell, actually. Something that won't... Actually using a Daedric Tanto, or a Daedric Wakizashi on us. Incredibly valuable, and also incredibly heavy. Probably won't even now be able to walk. Which is kind of ridiculous when you think about it. Not really sure what I could drop to make that better. Isn't that always the way? You find something valuable and then you can't even take it with you. It's a short blade too, so he wouldn't even know how to use it. Certainly something he would want to keep. Though I'm kind of disappointed that our little performance here ended so badly. I successfully defended myself from an assassin who assaulted me in the middle of my performance. The play obviously cannot go on. Perhaps I should speak with Miriam about what just happened. If I can actually move. What should I drop in order to be able to do that? Yeah. Don't I have some flint or something? I'll have to do for now. Oh yes, I saw what happened, Abreel. I hope you can forgive us, but we knew that an assassin would attack sooner or later. What? Yes, well, you see, our lead actor, Tarvis, recently had a somewhat indecent tryst with the daughter of a Telvanni diplomat. The diplomat caught him in the act and vowed revenge. Since Tarvis changes residences frequently, we knew an attack would come during his performance when the diplomat could be sure of Tarvis's location. Go on. Hopefully, since you were able to dispatch the would-be assassin, the diplomat will try again. I know that the services of the Morag Tongue are very expensive to enlist. I apologize for using you in this manner, Abreel, but I hope you understand why it was necessary. Abreel's eyes just widening slowly. Ah, yes, well, I do intend to pay you in full. Let's see. During the play, I didn't count a single mistake. Very impressive, Abreel, but your acting skills could definitely use some improvement. Here, take this gold and this amulet that will improve your acting abilities whenever you need it. Thank you again, and I hope you can forgive us. Gives us 2,000 gold and an amulet of verbosity. Bert just kind of grumbles to himself. Well, at least the bastards rewarded us for our efforts and gave us a somewhat useful magical item. The problem is that now I actually have to find something to sell. Probably this glass cuirass, considering the cuirass of the Savior's hide is much better. Huh. But who could I actually...
Bad for an amateur.
Oh yes, thank you for the compliment and for using me, you worm. God, I don't even know who I would sell this to. Simply must find something to fortify my strength. This is getting quite ridiculous. Perhaps you can repair some of my damaged equipment. Actually, hold on for just a second. Alright, we're back. So we'll just repair our equipment rather quickly. Then perhaps we can sell... Oh, actually I might be able to get at least a... Certainly not what the armor is worth, but... I don't know of terribly any merchants really that could afford it, so... We'll just make the most of it, even though if we are really not getting the value for something which is really just so incredibly valuable to begin with. That should actually get us down to where we can actually move around again. Probably won't be able to pick up anything, but that is an improvement, isn't it? Levitate 50 points. We have all these potions, and I don't think they actually weigh anything. Our levitation potions. Let's see, 5, 13. Well, they weigh just a little bit, and they're 20 points for 52 seconds, rather than 50 points for 30 seconds. So it's probably worth keeping it even, this 3 pounds. And the paralyzing glass dagger is, of course, a useful item, even though we scarcely use it anymore. Do we have anything else heavy that we really should just get rid of while we can? Well, we have this pottery we could dispose of, but we'll just have to find someone else.
What's your story?
None of your business. Attacked during my favorite play, no less. It's terrible. And can't even act in peace. I was really getting into that, too.
I must be going, so if you could make it.
A clothier. A pawnbroker. A trader. Perhaps we can get rid of some other minor valuables here at the pawnbrokers. Stuff we really can't justify carrying around with us anymore. Like this disgusting purple robe. I just can't even bring myself to put something like that on. That has to go. Perhaps some of the literature. We don't really need 2 copies of the Ransoms of Wreck. Oh, he doesn't buy books. Of course not. Well, what about some of these I mean, Dwemer is nice, but I really don't need to be carrying around. I like to keep the puzzle box, just because I think it's interesting. The pottery and stuff, we don't really need to be carrying that around with us right now. At least these keys don't weigh anything, it seems. Bamboo candlestick, get rid of that. Doesn't buy books. Probably won't buy other things. Alright then, that should be enough at least to lighten us up a little bit. Very good. Now we need to find the entrance to the sewer that is supposedly located here in the bazaar. I suspect it's down here. Yes, that would seem to be the case. Although while we're here, we might as well look at the shops on the other side. See if there is anything actually truly interesting before we go down into a potentially dangerous situation. There's the Morrowind bookseller. There's the armory. And the magic shop. Well, there's no harm in examining the magic shop rather quickly, is there? And what spells can you teach? Second Barrier, Summon Clan Fear, Strong Reflect, Frost Storm. That looks interesting. Yes, I think I'll learn that. Poison Bloom, Summoning of various creatures, Frost Astronauts, Vex Mercy, Feet of Notorjo, Fortifying Speed, Absorption spells, Reflection spells, Drain Intelligence, more summoning spells. I think it's high time I learned Second Barrier so I can cast that myself. And I suppose I could learn another spell.